The man prosecutors believe is a con man with ties to Rhode Island is set to appear in a Scotland courtroom this week. Authorities say the man, known under multiple aliases, including Nicholas Alahverdian and Nicholas Rossi, raped a woman in 2008 and then faked his own death in 2020.
Now investigators say they have found him alive, thousands of miles away, pretending to be someone else. But that man, who claims to have serious medical issues, says they've got the wrong guy. I spoke with him via Zoom from his home in Scotland. Wearing an oxygen mask and speaking with an accent.
I am Alahverdian.
The man who says he was born Nicholas Brown in Ireland in November 1986 has no proof of that story. He blames it on Irish law and lack of access to his birth certificate or records from early life. But prosecutors in the U.S. say they have compelling evidence that the man who now calls himself Arthur Knight is in fact Nicholas Rossi, also known as Nicholas Alahverdian, or a slew of other aliases, a man now wanted for an alleged rape in 2008. Knight denies that he is Alahverdian and says he's never even been to the United States.
Because I have similarities to a person in life and in youth. That doesn't necessarily mean that I am that person.
Knight tells me he changed his name after he married his wife Miranda in 2020. It was the same year that a Rhode Island man named Nicholas Alahverdian reportedly died of cancer. Alahverdian was an outspoken critic of DCYF and often found himself being quoted in the local media. His name was back in the headlines last year when Utah County Attorney David Levitt said Alahverdian wasn't dead, but instead was living a new life under a new identity in Scotland. Levitt says Alahverdian was identified through DNA and fingerprints. Both were taken while Knight was hospitalized with COVID-19.
He doesn't have a sample. He has no sample. None at all.
I believe in some of the emails that you had sent me, you said that they weren't authorized to take your DNA, but now you're saying that they don't have your DNA. I just want to be super clear. Do they have DNA samples from you?
No, when they thank you for pointing that out.
Knight went on to argue that the DNA samples Levitt is using from cases in Utah and Ohio don't actually exist. And then there are the tattoos, which nurses at a Scotland hospital reportedly used to identify Knight as Alahverdian, who was previously photographed with body art on both arms. Knight would not roll up his sleeves for a BBC crew.
I'm just exhausted.
But in our conversation, his arms were bare.
I'm not seeing any tattoos on your arms.
There's nothing there.
As for the woman by Knight's side, she says she is his wife Miranda, saying they first met in 2011 but struck up a romantic relationship 5 years ago and wed in 2020. She now keeps a watchful eye over her ailing spouse, who is confident that he will be exonerated.
When I am released and my innocence is proven, I will be in Rhode Island one day and celebrating with everyone there to meet you all, because I may not be Nicholas Rossi, but I'm Arthur Knight, and you'll certainly have a grand time with my wife and I.
And a spokesperson for the Scottish courts and tribunals tells us Knight is due to appear for a preliminary hearing there tomorrow.